can go back to these files, or you come to this place and click on Canva here. So whatever design you do last, or whatever thing you design last, it will be displayed somewhere on this place for you. Alright, so you can see this is the last design I just did now. That's this ebook stuff. So you can rename it by putting your cursor here and clicking on this pen here. So I can say book cover design. So that is it, and press enter. So you are done with that. So another thing again is, let's say you want to design a flyer, or let's say product label. Let me touch this because of one of us on the group. So you can also come to this dribble to look for samples of product label. Product. So you can say edible product label. Please always try to be explicit or specific with what you are looking for. Product label. So let me just copy this and put it on Behance as well. I thought I copied it. Okay. Edible product label. So let's search for this and let's see what it's going to give us. Alright, so you can see what this is giving us. You can see the design. Can you see? So you can copy some of these designs if you find them, if you find it okay for what you want to do. You can copy some of this design and create something like that on Canva. So why Canva has its own stuff too. So you can also mix, like you can always mix those things together to create something nice. Alright, so let's see what these guys have for us. Let me see what this one has. So you can see. So you can see what they've done. Then you can copy what they've actually done as well in your own project. So you can do that. You can look for inspiration on this Pinterest as well. Let me just. Alright, so you can see this is one label here. So you can try to see what they've done there to copy it. This is another label here. So you can open it, click on it to open it. Yes. Okay. You can try to register so that you can view more. So you can see. So because I used edible, that's why you are seeing that it's bringing all this food related stuff. So you can see this one. Let's just open this and see. So you can see how they've designed it. You can copy something like this. It's fine. So you can download this image on PNG, icon, whatever. These ones are text. So you can download this image as well. Then these ones are text too. So let's just see. Let's see the template that this is going to give us. So you can see the template that Canva is giving us. So you can see you can edit anyone you find here and use it for your own project. So let's see a free one that we can use. Okay. Alright, so you can see that most of these things are not free. You get. So if they are not free, let me just see this. You can select a free one. Select a free one. Okay, you can see we have more options here. We have more options here. So this is a free one. So if you don't have the pro version, you need to be ready to work, because it means that you have to modify a free one to look exactly like maybe a pro design. So I've clicked on this customize template. Let's see. Alright, so that's fine. So you can see that this size, it might not be the same as this size here. So you can see that this one is somehow wider than this one that we have on Canva here. Alright guys, so let's design this product label that we are seeing here. So we just try to do something that is, something close to this. So we are going to look for the elements possible on some of the style I've shown you guys. So let's just get it started. Yeah, so I've already selected a free template and we are going to be using this. So you can see that this does not align with what we have here. So we can do away with what we have on this design. So just delete it, select it and press backspace. Select it and press backspace. So one thing you are going to notice as you are deleting it is that you will see that this design is a combination of different shapes or different elements. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing for our own design as well. So this is the background. So you can also delete this to have the white background. Then we can come back here and see what is this background here. So if you are using a system, like if you are using a laptop, similar to what I showed you guys for that adobe.color.com, you can also install a color picker extension, color picker, but the name is color picker eyedropper 2, color picker eye extension. So you can also install this on your Chrome. Now, what does this do? You can use this extension to pick colors on any that is on any page on your browser. So the first color picker I installed did not work. So I have to look for another one, which is this color eyedropper 2. So this is it here. So you can also download it. Sorry, you can also install it and use it. So how do we use it? Just come back to this site. What I want to do is I want to get this particular green color. So instead of guessing the color, so you click on this tool here. So after installing it, it will be hidden here. So you have to click on this tool. Then you come here and click on this pin. So once you click on this pin, it will be added to this place. So once you are ready to pick, click on it, and this thing is going to pop up. Then click on pick, this particular pick here, click on it. Then you will see this under your cursor, you are going to see this small box here. So put your cursor on top of the color that you want to pick and click and click. Then you now come back here and copy it. So this is the color that you just selected. This color is the color here. So, but because this color is not like this design is based on another color and it's not really looking sharp, so we can just adjust it. But most times you don't need to adjust it, please. If you just give it the real color that you selected. So I'm just going to do this, copy it, then go back to Canva. Let me change this background by clicking on this place. So you can change the background of your, you can change the color of your background by clicking here. So once you click it, it will take you down here. Then click on this plus. So change this to what you just copied. Then it's give you this color. So that's fine. So yeah, let's go back and see. Okay, so the next thing we have now, let's look at the shapes first before we start putting things inside it. So how do we achieve this particular shape that we have here? So we can do this by coming to elements, then under shapes, go to shapes, go to elements and shapes. So we can combine shapes together to achieve what we want. So one of the shapes that we can use is this one for this side. So you can use Ctrl D to duplicate. So we have this. What's the color? White. So when we are done here, so you can group all the shapes by clicking on one first. By clicking on one first, then press and hold your shift, then click on the other shapes that you want to group. Then you see this place, click on this group, then it's going to turn everything to one. So that is what you can do. So let's reduce the size here. So that's fine. So let's change the color to white by clicking on this place. Select white. So that's fine. The next thing is to add this small green line here that's between this white line and this white background. So how do we achieve that? Come back here, select this one that you grouped, then press Ctrl D to duplicate it. After duplicating it, try to move it around, then extend it here like this. So once you've done that, now try to, you can extend it at the top as well. Now try to give it another color first. We are going to give it dark green color, but for now let's give it another color. Then you are going to see the reason we are doing this. So after doing that, click on position and click on to back. So after clicking on to back, you see that this new shape will go behind that white one. Then try to set it. Try to set it. Try to set it to look, or to just have a kind of dark gray outline around the white. So you can increase here. So you can do this. You can also do this. Then try to drag this other one. Okay, alright, maybe we should just leave this for now. I think we can still do with this, at least for now. So the goal is to have something like what we have there. At least, even though it's not exact, but at least we can follow that design to create what we want. So what we are going to do now is select the two shapes. Okay, before we select, let us duplicate this white again. So we can put it somewhere here, like this. So before we now design that one, or before we give it the white background, let us group these two first. So select the outer one. You can be using your cursor to see which one you want to select. So you can see my cursor is here. Look at this blue outline here. You can see showing it is for this white. But if you try to move outside a little bit, you will see that another one is going to show. Okay, because I've selected that one. You can see this is another one here for this gray color. You get. So for now, select it and select this white as well. So select the first one, hold your shift key and select the other one too. Then you can now what? Group. So after grouping, now come back to this white, extend it, extend it a little bit. You can also extend it here. Then put it like this. Then you can now come to position again and click on to back. Can you see? So try to reduce it like this. And let's adjust it. Alright, so that's fine. So, well, this is just a practice class. Please, if you are doing this, you need to ensure that you spend your time to ensure that everything aligns perfectly. So, this one for me is okay. So, I will just leave it like this. Then I will click on this place again and click on ungroup. I will select this other one that I have put before. I will now ungroup it. So, after ungrouping it, I will select this guy here, this guy, this other one, and this other one here. Then I'll now give it the main color, which is the color of the background, which is this. So you can see, okay, this one is changing. You can click out, select this, change it to white. You don't want it to change, it's just okay. So okay, we did not, it was not the main one I selected. So I'll select this, click on this color, and sorry, change it to this color here. So you can see we now have something similar to that. At least we have something similar to that. So once you are done, we can now start adding all the text on it. So we can see further group all these things again. So by selecting the topmost one or the outer one, then select all the ones inside. Ensure you select all of them. I'm just going to group all of them and we are good. So you can see we can move everything now together. So that is it. So we are done with the background. So the next thing is to add the shapes and the text. So I am not sure I will do this on this video. So let's just start it together. Then I'll complete it and show you guys later. So we have limitless, organic, then we have TM. So let's see. Let's just add the text. Please, the text might not be as exact, but then let's just do something. So So you can duplicate this text instead of coming here to click another one. Just duplicate it by clicking on this plus or Control D. Okay. Remember I showed you guys something here where you can add subscript and superscript. So this TM here is capital. You can see this TM we have here. I'm very sure you guys can see it. That is after that organic. Then you can highlight it. Just double click on the text. We just want to highlight only T and M. Then you come here, click on this advanced formatting and select this. So then we are good with that. So you can see we have limitless organic here. So you can bring this here. So one thing you are going to see is that this the width of our design is not the same as the width that is being used here. So that does not matter. We can always reduce the text size. So or before you start, ensure that you create the size. I think I showed you how to create. I showed how to create a custom size initially. So let's just put this here, and this is fine at least for now. Let's continue with this. So extra virgin organic. So you can come here and maybe select this. Let's see. Alright, so you can expand this. We have this here. So let's go back again. Just ensure you put all the text first, please. Forget about the colors, forget about formatting and all those things. Just put all the text first. I don't know what is actually here, but I know it is from the blend of something. So let's just leave this. And this is fine. So the next thing we have there is this coconut and this leaf here. So what you can do is we can search for this thing online and we can search for this online as well. So just go to Google. Sometimes you have to just go to Google and type coconut, okay, and leaves oil PNG. Yes, I've searched for it before, so that's why you can see that coconut and leaf PNG. So now click on images here like so that we can see only images. Then you can now search for the one you like here. So it is not a must you see the exact one that they use in that design. So if it is something like this that you want, or if you have your own image, you can actually put your own image there. So let's just download one and use. Okay, let me download this. I think this should be totally free. It's an PNG item message. Alright, so you scroll down, click on free download. So this is another site. You can add this to the list of sites that I gave you for PNG files. Cleanpng.com. Right, so you have to verify. Just click on this and click to download. Click on this button that says click to download. So alright, so the size is somehow large. We can reduce it by taking it to tiny PNG. So we can see. Can you see now? The size is now 128 kilobytes. So let's download it. Let's go back to Canva. Click on upload. Click on this upload. Remember it's coconut leaf 1. So it has been uploaded. Just click on it. If you add this to your design, then you can reduce it here like this. So let's put this here. Let's see the next thing that we have. Oh, okay, it's somehow big, and that's the last thing there. So let's see organic label. So we can also search for organic label. Let's see if we are going to get it here. Organic product or label reading. So let's just see. Let's see if this will give us something related to that. So can you see now? That's fine. So let's just download any one of it. You can see it looks exactly like what we have here. So when you have something that you want to download, you have to always look for a way to describe that thing you are looking for exactly, so that you can see something like that online. So let's click on free download. We are still here, so we can download this again. Let's just wait. The size of this one is not that much, but then we can still reduce it. So, but I'm not going to take you through that process again. I'll just leave you guys, but ensure you always compress your files or your items. So let me see, read it. So I'm just going to use this straight, upload files, and select read. So I'll click here and reduce the size. So we can put that here, at least for now. Let's just leave it. So let's go back to the design. So you can see limitless organic coconut oil again. So this thing is being repeated and we already have it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to waste time. The only thing I will create again is this net weight. This net weight 30 whatever, and I'll put it back here. Then every other thing you should be able to reproduce this yourself, because this is just text, lines. This is text and lines, combination of text and lines. So I'll try to complete it, and I'll try to see if I can complete it and show you guys. I might not put all these things that are here, but then I'll just put placeholder so that you guys can see that I've completed the label. They will now move to other things. So okay, let me just go back to Canva. Then I'll duplicate this. I'll also duplicate this. We have it on this side. We also have it on the other side. So let me duplicate it again. Duplicate this again. Alright, so first thing to do is to reduce the size. So reduce the size of these two. This one is 10. Ensure you make this 10 as well. So take it a little bit closer to each other. Then you can group it. Select it. Select one. Select this one first, or you select this one first. Hold your shift key, then select the other one. Then you group it. Then you are done. Let's delete this. So we can duplicate this one. Press Ctrl D. It's going to be to duplicate it for you. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to coconut oil. So I'm just going to put this below it. I'll use dummy text for the other things. Duplicate, reduce the size. Alright, so I'm just going to duplicate these two. I'll reduce the size as well, maybe to 8. I'll reduce the text here. So I'll put this here. Let me take this off and realign it. So I'm just trying to create something similar. So ordinarily this text will be for you. So what we are just doing is we are just following the design so that it can look something like that. But the text on the label is going to be for your product or for the product of your client. So please, that is what you should do. So I am only copying this because this is a practice design. So I'm going to duplicate this again, reduce the size, and place it here. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so that's okay. So let me just have the net weight here. Alright, so I have something like this now. I'm just going to reduce the size and I'll place it here. Alright, so I think that's fine. I think this is okay for now. At least for now, we can still do with this. Let me reduce this further. Okay, so let's just leave it and let me kind of copy this and place it on this other side. Okay, here we have table under this place. So let me just try to add a table at least. So for the benefit of learn how to add table. So you go to elements. Under elements, you scroll down. So you see table. So click on table here. Click on this table. Okay. So once you click on it, it's supposed to add the table for you. So you can drag the table somewhere clear so that you can see what you need to do. So let's see. How many columns does it have? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 columns. So let's go back to our design. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect. So that's fine. So you can see that it does not have this line here. But let's do what we want to do first before we now start adjusting those lines. So you can reduce it, or let's just put something inside. Okay. Let me reduce it first. Okay. Let me drag this here. Alright, so just drag this. Okay, I think we can do with this. I'm trying to reduce it, but then it is not reducing again. So you can zoom in here, so you can see what you are doing clearly. Okay, it is just reducing down. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. I think this is okay. So just try to see what you can do You get, just to make it fit in at least almost exactly what you are looking for. So you can see I had to zoom this before, before I was able to reduce it the way I want it to be. So here we can now come back and start doing what we want, which is to post the text inside. So I will just put some text randomly. So you can see the vertical lines are not there. So if you go to Canva, let me just try to put something here. Okay, so I am done with formatting it the way I just want it to be for now. So let's just leave this. Please, you guys can work on this and ensure that it's perfect. So let me group this as well. And I can shift it down a little bit. Maybe I can just reduce it. Alright, so I think this is fine. Let me just copy some of this. Or here, then let's move it here. You can duplicate it. You have another thing, just to fill it left and right. So we are left with this. So let's reduce the size of this text. So after that, you can reduce the size of this text, this other one, the organic TM. So let's check the placement. Okay, the organic TM is a little bit bigger. Okay, I think this one too is somehow big. So maybe we can shift it off. This is bigger. So this O is not O text. I think is okay. This O is okay as a leaf kind of. I think is an image. This is not just a text. Okay, but then let's still leave that. We can always look for an image that will match that. But the color of this is not black, so we can change it to this color. Exactly. So let's see. I think the alignment is not okay. I think that's fine. That is fine. Okay. All right. So let's just reduce this a little bit, and I think we should be good. All right. So I think this is, at least for now, this is okay. Okay. Let's just leave it there. All right. So let's adjust this. Extra virgin organic. Let's reduce the size a little bit. All right. So that's fine there. Coconut oil. Okay. I think this is fine here too. All right. So we can reduce the size a little bit as well. I think we can increase the size of this. Then push this down a little bit. Alright, so this small text here. Alright, so you can use this line. Can you see that purple like line that is showing? So you can use it to center your element, both the vertical and the horizontal axis. So you can always use that line to center your element. So just like it's showing now, that means it is aligned vertically. You get. So we can leave this here, and I don't think we need this line. Okay, so we can now work on the image and this. I think this one is somewhere here. So let me reduce the size. Alright, so we can make this a little bit bigger. We need to drag it down, at least as a practice project. So we can leave this here like this. So at least for now, I think we've done something really nice. And you guys can always practice to ensure that you perfect the tools on this Canva site. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I think we can just leave it here. You can see that there are some things I did not actually do. I only did this so I can show you guys how to actually use the Canva tools and some other things like the colors. Okay, maybe I should just change some colors, but then I believe these are things. If you select this and come here, change the color to green.
change the color to green. Click on the color, change this to green, select this, change it to green. Coconut, I think this is green as well. Which other one again? Okay, this one is not black, something like purple. Let's see. Okay, maybe this color is okay. We can also, I think that was the same color they use for this coconut as well. All right, so that is it. You can, let's try to search for that O with leaf. So you can see. All right, so you can see what I just typed. So let's see if we can get something close to that O here. Okay, so I think this one is fine. So let me see. So let me just go with this, and I think this should be fine. So download JPG. So for this site, if you are using this site, I mentioned it earlier as well, that you need to register on this site before you be able to download the 2 per day, like the 2 images that they've given you, or the 2 images you have to download for free per day. So I am already logged in, so I can download. Oh, okay, this is not even a free. Okay, it's a free. So relax and download. All right, so it has been downloaded. Let me go back to Canva, upload, upload file. Then okay, I can select. Okay, so you can see that this image has a background, a white background, and we are not going to want to use this. Let me just upload it so that you can see where the problem is. Okay, although this one is a white background, so you might not really see what is happening, or you might not really see why we need to remove the background, but you see this text has a background already. So the first thing that we want to do here is to ensure that we remove the background of this image. So how do we do that? I'm just going to press backspace here. Then I've already showed you the sites where you can remove background. So just go to remove those BG, or you use any of those other 2 sites, IMG to go or the Pine tools. So you can use any of these 3 sites to remove the background of images. So I'm just going to use this, and we continue with whatever thing that we are doing. All right, so it is done. I'll click on download, preview. All right, so let's go back to Canva. Click on upload again, then select this. So this one has no background now. Let's wait for some still. Okay, so it is done now. So let's reduce the size, then put it here. So what we are going to do, we are going to edit this organic and remove the O here. So let's position this. Okay, so that's fine. Then let's reduce the text and position it right beside the R, so it still form the organic. So let's see how it is being used here. Okay, all right, so I think it is fine this way. We continue to look at this. We'll continue to see places where we need to adjust, but because this is just a sample design, we can just stop it here for now, at least. So you can see that we've done a lot of things, from trying to conceptualize how to design or how to recreate that design. So most times when you are creating designs on Canva, you'll be making use of text. Every time you want to download images, especially PNG images, from those sites, then you want to come and use them on your work here. So whenever you see something, in fact, the best thing for you to do, like I've showed you 3 sites, I showed you Pinterest, I showed you Behance, and I showed you Dribble. Whenever you have anything to design, even if it's your personal work for your business, or maybe a client has called you to design something for them, always ensure that you look for inspirations online. Check inspirations online. You can go to Freepik as well. Those 4 sites, you can check inspirations there. What do I mean by inspiration? I mean, just go there, see what people have done, look at the fine designs that are that look very nice to you. pick about 3 to 4 of them and see the things that you like there. Now gather those things that you like and use them in your own work. That is how to do something. So you put your own work on, or you base your own work on what people have done already, so that you won't have to waste time to recreate something again from scratch. So that is it, and we are done with this particular design for now. This is where I'm going to stop. Please, you can do more than I have done here. Just ensure that you are following the right step and you understand all these tools, especially for those that are just getting to use this Canva design tool. So we are done with this. I'll move straight to how to design a flyer. So we are going to design a flyer again together. I'll look at a business flyer, then we are going to design it together from scratch again, just like we did here. We are going to start with a template, then we are going to take it up till finishing a particular design. We are going to pick that design from Pinterest, Behance, or this Dribble. So let's get started. So once you are done with this, you can actually click on share. So if you are not using the paid version, you cannot download your file, or your file, sorry, you cannot download your file as a PNG file, or as a PNG file with a transparent background. You get? So if you want to download a file with a transparent background, you need to have access to the pro version of this Canva application, or this Canva site. So you can try the pro for free for 30 days. So after 30 days, you cancel, or before 30 days, you try to cancel your free trial, so that they will not debit your account. That is, if you have money there. If you don't have money, you can leave it. Once it expires, then you cancel it. So if you want to download it, click on share. After clicking on share, you come to download. I think I've showed you this before. Click on download, then select the type of file you want to save it as. You can choose JPG or PNG. So whichever one, or PNG is always good. It's, very clear. It's always very sharp. So you click on download, then it's going to download your file for you. So while this is downloading, okay, let's just wait for it. Alright, so let me open this and let's see. Alright, so look at our label here. Can you guys see it now? So had it been I took my time to put all these things here, would have seen the complete information of a limitless organic label. So don't forget, this is just a sample, and I showed you this so that you can actually learn how to use some of these tools, number one, and you can also learn how to gather elements that you need to use in your design. So that is just it. This is a sample, and let's move on to another one quickly.